What makes China cool, in your opinion?
The streetwear, it's very cool.
I think the history and the culture.
The art, the music.
I do buy a lot of things that say made in China.
Did you know the impact of China's culture and history is felt everywhere in the West? From the widely used inventions of paper and printing, to acupuncture and other forms of traditional Chinese medicine. Can anybody name any Chinese inventions?
TikTok. Gunpowder. Oh.
Very good, very good.
Toys.
Mahjong game.
Chopsticks.
Firecracker.
Something to do with ink? I don't know why I'd say that. Yes. Okay.
Printing. A lot of inventions from China that we are using now.
Acupuncture is another thing they invented.
Abacus is Chinese.
I think tea, right? Tea is a Chinese invention from what I know.
Certainly the noodle. I can give you the 4 great inventions: the compass, gunpowder, paper, and printing. Either go to a library or look online or talk to my Chinese friends.
I still get the New York Times. A lot of it, and I'm going to say quite honestly, we're put in sort of a political situation that I don't feel personally comfortable with because I don't feel that way about China. And that's why being online is so great, because you have the diversity of a lot of sources, much more so than when you had your paper and your television.
I would say documentaries or Google.
I'm actually a librarian, so I have to say libraries.
We had a few units last year in history class about China, like the different dynasties.
Usually like on social media.
TikTok.
I have a son who had a Chinese girlfriend for a few years, so we learned a lot there. She said, I come from a small town in China. I said, really? She said, yes, a small town of 8 million, Wuhan. You know? I like the idea that ancestry and family is so important to them. We didn't have all their products that we get from them, we'd be in trouble. I do buy a lot of things that say made in China.
I really like their spirituality also and how peaceful it seems.
I like ancient clothing, and when I look into the Chinese clothing and I learned about the Silk Road and how all of it's made, that was really cool to see.
I admire their loyalty. I admire the deep-rooted history and tradition. I admire the strong sense of family.
Yeah, that kind of harmonious approach to being is something that we really can learn from them.
Well, that closes the chapter on this episode. Where do you get your information from China from? Is it the internet, your friends, or are you planning a trip there in the future? Let us know in the comments and give us suggestions on what questions you'd like us to ask next time.